So he was handed a 2-year suspension. And do you know what he popped for?
Wait, you just found out about this. Oh, I love my life. You just found out about it. Hold on. Yeah, no, I'm from last night. Yeah, I know it's been everywhere. Yeah, oh, you do follow UFC? Yeah, very cool. All right, I'm gonna tell him. I'm gonna tell him. No. Yeah, and supposedly he's a UFC fan.
No, I am. No.
Yeah. Oh, wait, he's gonna say TJ's his friend during this.
No.
Oh, cool. All right, yeah. I'll tell him. Yeah, no, I know TJ's career's over. Okay, thank you.
No.
Sorry, that was last night calling.
That was last night?
Yes.
Don't call last night like that.
Sorry, dude.
Come on, man. I'm busy. I've been busy.
No, I know. Me too, though.
I know.
Yeah, I know.
Don't call 2011.
And you're on Instagram all the time.
I know.
When you're scrolling through the rushing bullshit tapes, this didn't pop up for you?
No, I'm always like, I'm just, in my own world. But hold on. I was on a plane.
I know. Me too.
All right. Well,
but guess what he popped for? Brendan actually predicted this, and like other fighters might be popping for the same thing. Guess what it was?
Okay.
Not the normal.
Estrogen blockers?
No,
come on. That's child's play.
I don't know.
EPO.
They can test for EPO now.
Yeah.
They've been able to test for it, but now they have a new way to test for it. And USADA's not going to tell everyone, but now that they have the most like stringent testing in the world, now they can test for EPO they couldn't before. So a lot of guys, they're above the system, right? So they're a little ahead of it. But obviously USADA's going to be like, hey, guess what? If you're taking this, we're going to test now.
Damn.
So they don't tell you. So we're going to see more guys testing out for this.
EPO is like just
But here, you know why you got 2 years? Doping. You know why you got 2 years? They went back and tested an old sample as well. So when he beat Cody the first time, he was hot as well on this EPO.
Yeah.
This is my problem. And I'm going to take some heat for this. I do not think it's right to take old test results and dictate whether the guy was clean or using stuff. Because how far back do you want to go to tarnish someone's legacy? How far you want to go back? Name a fighter. How far you want to go back, B?
I'm with you.
You want to test Forrest Griffin and Stephen Bonner?
I'm with you.
You want to do that? You want to go when there's no testing?
I'm right.
How far you want to go back? You want to check Chuck Liddell Tito? What about Randy Couture? And I'm not saying these guys are on this stuff.
Yeah,
I'm not. But
I'm with you.
With the new testing, if you want to go you want to test Mike Tyson? Hold on, you want to test Mike Tyson's heyday? Oh, he's the greatest boxer of all time?
Yeah.
You want to test him?
Yeah.
You want to find out what he's on? How far back do you want to go to bring down the foundation of mixed martial arts?
I agree.
Because if you want to go that far back and go, well, TJ was just a few years ago. All right, it starts there. But I'm guaranteed, and this is why fighters need a union, why they need an association. They go, hold up, we're not doing that. You're going to ruin everyone's legacy.
I agree.
People, well, they should be clean. People have never fought before.
You never fought. You don't know what the fuck. Yeah.
You don't realize that. And I'm not saying they shouldn't be tested strict now. But how far do you want to go back before you ruin the legacy?
I agree with you.
You love Anderson Silva, right?
I do.
Phenomenal fighter, right?
The best.
You want to test him when he knocked out Vitor Belfort?
No, I don't.
Why not?
Do
you care if he was on anything?
No.
Okay.
I understand this is a contentious subject, and I get it, but this is how I stand on it.
Who's your favorite fighter?
Anderson Silva. And
you want to test him? You want to test George during his run?
Sure don't. I don't.
Let's say at the time when George was going through that run, I'm not saying these guys are anything. What I'm saying is the testing now is so
I'm
strict.
telling you this is why I wouldn't test them. It was a different time and a different sport in the sense that there wasn't this testing, in the sense that from my experience talking and seeing how fighters fight, the pressures, the need to stay injury free, the need to keep up with your fucking with your opponent who's also doing whatever they can. It was a different time.
What's the key there though? They're doing everything that they can too.
That's right.
This is part of professional sports.
That's right.
Whether you watch NBA, NFL,
100%.
NBA. Name the favorite player Nolan Ryan.
And why is
you want to test Nolan Ryan? You want to test Nolan Ryan? You want to go? He was great, right?
I don't.
You want to go back and test him?
No, I don't. Because I don't.
Like how far do you want to fucking bring down the legacy?
But see, the reason I don't is it doesn't take away from the fact that these are great athletes. It really doesn't. Because I think being a great athlete like George St. Pierre, like TJ Dillashaw, like the other guys you mentioned, it takes so much more than just drugs. But here's the
problem with society. They go, steroid user, he should
scumbag,
he's screwed. And what I tell you about John Jones, when people are like, you're so hard on John Jones. Yes. However, I said, whether John was using shit or not, he's still the best fighter on the fucking planet. He doesn't need this stuff.
I agree with you.
Also, his opponents could be taking 10 times what he's taking. He still beats them.
That's right.
Hate to tell you, TJ taking EPO is not the reason he lost to Henry Cejudo. It's probably not the reason why he beat Cody Garbrandt. It's not the reason why he knocked out Cody Garbrandt.
That's right.
It's not the reason why he knocked out Soto. It has nothing to do with that.
Correct.
But people see these headlines, go, "Oh, he's a cheater." That's the only
And they
reason why he's
dismiss
good."
him.
Do me a favor, everyone who's going to critique TJ Dillashaw or John Jones or whoever's failed a test, take what those guys are taking and go fight another man in the octagon.
Yeah.
Let me know how you do.
Go fight a man in not even in the octagon, just anywhere. Go see what happens. Go compete on the level that these guys competed on.
I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying and TJ should be suspended.
You're more forgiving.
And John should have took
You're
that
more
flack.
forgiving.
What I'm saying is going back over time, going through old tests is not what we should be doing.
Yeah.
Because the testing is way more advanced now, does not mean we should go back and tarnish the legacy.
You can do that with everybody.
Dude,
How many fighters?
I'm telling you, man.
Here's my question.
Hold on, you're
Here's my
going to
question.
ruin the
Let
sport.
me ask you something.
You're going to ruin the
You
sport.
know the sport deeply, and you know it intimately, and you train with a lot of the greats. You know a lot of shit. You know a lot of shit and more. If I took these tests that we have now, and I went back and tested, don't say any names. Hold on. If I tested every fucking fighter that we all know and talk about, I want if a gun to your head right now.
Everybody's fucked.
Thank you.
You don't have a UFC.
Thank you.
And if I'm Dana, I'm cutting. I'm calling up.
And it doesn't
I'm
make them
calling up
mad,
Jeff
it doesn't make
Nowitzki
them
and be like, dude, I see you. I know you guys are doing great, but he doesn't work for USADA. So I don't know. I don't know what you do if you're Dana White, because how far back do you go? I don't know how far back they can go, because you'd have to have those samples. But if we're gonna start going, oh, you bring up old shit, and we keep going back. All right, man, you're gonna ruin everything.
I don't see what good it does.
Do it in the NFL. Go who's your favorite player? Oh, you liked Emmitt Smith? Let's test him in 1993. You like Michael Irvin, Troy Aikman? When it was just the free-for-all? Test those guys.
You think all those guys?
Who's your favorite? Who's your fucking favorite?
Your guess is all those guys. Everybody in pro sports.
You like David Robinson?
Yeah.
All those guys? Oh, Alonzo Mourning? Test them. Let me know how it goes for you. It's just, but people are like, everyone's clean. This is a clean. No, it's not. Drugs are a part of professional sports the same way a referee is. They go hand in hand.
Yeah.
It is part of the game. Some are better at it than others. Some have more access to it. I'll be dead honest with you. I 100% would have done it if I had the money. Didn't have the money. Could I have done it? Yes. Didn't have them. I couldn't afford it.
Yeah.
Couldn't afford it. But if you put a
said that
gun
to
to
me.
my head and someone went, Brendan, if you put this needle in your ass, you will become Cain Velasquez.
course
I
you
would have
would've.
put that needle so far up my asshole.
Of course you would've.
Probably my dick hole.
Of course you would. When you were
Could afford it.
When you were
Oh, why?
singularly
Oh, why?
focused-
Because I was 27, living at my brother's.
Yeah.
And drove a Dodge Ram.
Yeah.
Couldn't afford much.
Yeah.
And you come to me, and I know other guys are doing it.
and you can make $1 million, $2 million, $3 million.
You tell me what's wrong with that. People, well, it's unethical. No, it's not. That is part of the game. That was part of what I was introduced into the game. Everyone is surrounded.
I
by
always
that.
find myself
Here's the
being-
other problem. When the coaches go, my only problem to this too, is TJ's coach comes out and goes, "We had no idea. We don't condone this." He, and takes zero responsibility for this. I have a hard time
Who,
with
Bang?
that. No, not Bang.
The Calavita guy.
I have
and the way Ward's is.
I have
weird, too.
I have a very hard time with that, because you rode and fucking rided and died with this dude when he's knocking everybody out, and when his condition, blah blah blah. And you're gonna tell him. And here's the other thing. Everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, you're just defending TJ, blah blah blah." Here's the other thing. You do not do EPO is a black belt level drug, performance enhancer. EPO is not like
it's what bikers were doing.
EPO
It's
is not
what-
like you just took Deca into the ass or
No.
Winstrol and then you figure it out. No, EPO is a black belt level shit. EPO is the most dangerous PD you can do as well. Thickens your blood. You have to be tested all the time, so it has to be on top of it. You are not doing this with, if me and Brian
It's
are
what guys in
friends
the Tour de France did and stuff.
at
right?
the highest level.
Yeah.
The guys do it all the time.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. If I'm doing EPO, it's not like you're like, bro, you want to wear this EPO offline? I heard it can help you. No one's going to be able to test what you want to wear. Oh, no. You have a team that's monitoring your blood levels, your red blood cell levels, your white blood cell
is very
levels, your
dangerous.
cholesterol, your blood pressure. It is
Wow.
the most dangerous.
Wow.
Because if you take too much, your blood gets thick and you die.
Jesus.
And when this is why Lance Armstrong go, I'd have to wake up in the middle of the night and get on my bike to thin out my blood. I could feel it because if you're taking so much, your blood gets thick. Very dangerous.
Christ.
Very expensive. You better. It's not an entry level drug.
Right.
It is the fucking black tar heroin of drugs. Like, you better be on it, man.
Damn.
So when I heard TJ got popped for this, I went, this is, man, because again, if we're doing drugs and I free marijuana, no biggie. Gateway, entry level drug, right?
Sure.
You smoke a little weed. Now, if we're doing drugs and I give you fucking black tar heroin, you're like, what? I don't even know where to inject this.
Right.
We got to start somewhere.
Right.
You just don't start with EPO. That's what bothers me here. It bothers me that it's EPO. It's like, oh, fuck, man, that's some high level shit. And there was a team around this.
And
There's a team around this.
Nobody's coming up.
Everyone's throwing TJ under the bus.
Yeah.
The guy who's supposed to be this mad, and I've never met this guy, heard great things about him, I'm not shitting on him, but this guy who's supposed to be this mad scientist who TJ moved his whole camp out here and all this, goes, we got nothing to do with this, we had no idea. Bullshit. 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 Bullshit, man. Then how did this all go down? How was TJ taking it for this long and nobody knew?
Yeah.
Come on, man. And you guys are like this. He moved his fucking camp out here for you because you're this mad scientist and he tests hot and you have nothing to do with it.
Well, in a way,
Bullshit.
In a way, also TJ made that decision for his own body, so it is his responsibility.
No. I'm not letting TJ off the hook.
Yeah.
Here, I don't want people like, oh, you just defend TJ. I'm not defending TJ. What I'm saying is, I'm sure there's some other shit going on there too, because EPO, you're not just taking EPO.
You don't do it on your own. You need
a people, team, but
you need doctors.
But you've also
Is it
probably
that
done
right?
some shit previously.
You also need doctors.
You need doctors.
You have some experience.
You need blood work.
Yeah.
You need someone who knows what they're doing. Like,
I contend this. I think that nothing surprises me when an athlete gets caught doing something in this insanely competitive sport. Especially
click on what did TJ
it doesn't
release?
take anything away from the fact that he's one of the greatest fighters to ever step in the octagon.
It does though, Brian. In society now, he's fucked.
Yeah. Well, I think that and that's
Because now, how far are they going to go back?
I have a problem with that though. Let's not judge too hard. That's all I'm saying.
Well, that's society.
And that bothers me.
I know, but it bothers you. So let's say you're Cody Garbrandt's dad.
Yeah.
And Cody Garbrandt got knocked out twice by TJ Dillashaw.
I don't think it was because of EPO. I think it was because of skill.
You're his dad. You're not thinking that way. If you're a Cody Garbrandt friend, you're not thinking that way.
That's an emotional issue. So I won't include Cody Garbrandt's dad in it. I won't even include Cody. But what I'm saying is
no. For
the most part, what I say
can't
is
do that. B. If you're Cody Garbrandt and you've lost 2 fights, title fights,
Yeah.
to TJ Dillashaw, and he tested hot in both of them, you're not going to be like, it's all.
No, he got suspended for 2 years, and that's why. So you have to uphold the suspension. If you get caught, you're going to pay a price.
What do you do with those fights?
What do I do with those fights? To me, I think TJ still beat him fairly in terms of he knocked him out, and I think that his skill set, his ability to see holes in Cody's game, is what got him to win. He understood how Cody fights.
But Cody was clean.
Still think that TJ beat him using skill and not with EPO. That's my feeling. But you know what? Listen,
I'm with you.
Yeah.
By the way.
Yeah. I find myself kind of feeling heavy, shaking my head because I think it's a bummer.
This is why I shake my head.
His career of 2 years is no fucking joke.
Especially at his level. This is why I shake my head. He's fucked.
That bums me out. Is there any way
because as we're talking about it, and even I'm like, I don't go, for TJ. Well, I do go, because I know what society and the fan base is going to do to TJ.
Yeah.
His legacy's going to be tarnished.
I say go easy,
and,
man.
And here's the other problem. Yeah, I wish. The other problem is that his team go. Now, we didn't know. So what did TJ release?
No, it was just his coach.
That same bullshit?
Yeah.
Oh, my God, dude. What are you doing? Also, that wording, how long did that take you?
No, it sounded weird. Like he's trying to act smarter than he is. If you actually read it, he uses big words.
If you read it, it's
crazy.
like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
Like, you understand all of it, but it's like you went through a dictionary and had to look shit up.
Exactly. That's what it sounds like. Like, even right here.
The training lab in no way condones and encourages our family of athletes worldwide to partake in perilous downward spiral and helix of synthetic performance enhancements. To do so is not only harmful to the individual, but harmful to brothers, sisters, and our family members. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it.
It's all over the place.
I don't buy this apology, the way it was written, the way it was worded. I just go, ooh.
Well, it was like
this, if anything, hurt him. When I read this, I went, oh.
When I watched the CrossFit Games, there's this documentary, I can't remember what it's called, and one guy got popped for steroids, and the other CrossFit athletes, like especially the coach, was like, well, he's a piece of shit and he cheats.
Well, they have to say
I was
that.
like,
well, because they're all on
you
it.
fucking hypocrite. Don't go that bad on a guy who gets caught. Everybody's doing it. We all know
It's
that.
CrossFit though. You should do it. Do it.
Let 'em all
Why
do
wouldn't
it.
you do it? You're lifting weights and running.
Right.
Why wouldn't you do it?
Right.
That's what you do for CrossFit.
I just don't like when they go that bad on one of their guys for getting caught. He's a piece of
What's
shit.
like in baseball when all the guys when the guy's like the fat fucking Mark McGuire, that's some shit. And then you see he got busted too. It's like,
Come
all
on,
right.
dude.
Or the guy going,
Keep your
or
mouth
it's the
shut.
guy who goes, that guy's a fuck. He's gay, bro. It's like, chill, man.
fuck guys
That's
too.
because you like that.
That's right.
Yes.
And
So
anytime-
those people are real mad about it's
I think people love to see somebody fall, and it takes away from the fact that
That's-
TJ
it's
or
'cause
any
it's
of
their
these
own
people
failures.
trained harder than you can ever imagine and harder than you ever have.
Well, but here's the
and,
thing.
and we're on such incredible competitors.
TJ.
You can't
TJ
take
was
that away from him.
Hold on. TJ was the elite amongst the elite.
Exactly.
So take anyone that is your favorite fighter. TJ out-trained them.
Correct.
Now people are gonna go, it's because the EPO. No.
No, dude. No.
Now there's been circulation forever around TJ that he's been taking stuff forever.
Yeah. Well,
Test all the samples. I bet for a fact more EPO pops up.
He said something in
TJ
March.
Dillashaw
see, this
is
is
a
where Cody
coward.
Garbrandt, to me, is out of line.
No, Garbrandt actually tweeted out something like 2 years ago saying like your EPO is helping you. Something specific about EPO to TJ
He
Dillashaw.
knows. He knew. They all know. They all train. I just think that he's not a coward. TJ Dillashaw is a great fighter and a great champion, and I still don't think it takes away from how great he is. I just don't. I don't.
It ain't helping.
No.
It's not help. No, I'm saying it's not helping his legacy.
No, it's not helping his legacy. And
It would help if
he's paying
Cody
a
got busted.
huge price. 2 years? That's a huge price for him. That could be a career. That could be,
I don't know what you do with it though, man. I don't know what to do with it. I feel bad for TJ. I feel bad for Cody.
yeah.
I don't
If
know.
they're doing this EPO, I wanna see how many more
I don't
guys
know
get
what
caught.
to do with it. To be honest, I don't know what to do with it. People go, you're forgetting. People go, oh, well, you're such a flip flopper because you went hard at John Jones. I didn't go hard at John Jones. What I went hard at John Jones was the bullshit excuse people were giving me.
Yeah.
I went hard on Nowitzki, and it's just pulsing. It's just no, he's just using. Everyone is, but he's still the best. You know what I don't like? I don't like when you bullshit me.
This is what I do.
That's what I don't like when something is going on and we just go, nah, it's all good, man. It's just pulsing. It's because you took dick pills from a gas station. Come on. You're telling me the best fighter on the planet Earth.
I like Nowitzki though because he was pretty sympathetic to the fighters in terms of these tests are so fucking accurate that they can pick up shit that may have happened 2 years ago. That's what I got from it. And
That
they're
doesn't make it
finding a
right
lot-
though, B. If you did
Yeah.
it 2 years ago, you did it last week.
Yeah.
When's it right?
Well, so I think the way I would deal with it is this. I think that if you want a truly clean sport, you are always going to be racing against technology, but it seems like these testings are actually ahead now of the athletes for the first time. My question is, if somebody gets caught, a great fighter like TJ, okay? I totally agree with going back. Going back is
I don't.
shit.
Yeah, but going back's bullshit.
I don't like it. But let's just say now we
Now
tested-
Rogan thinks you should go back.
Yeah, but
he
then-
goes. You should test them all. Me and him will start.
You'll see
so
what
me and
happens. You'll see what
Ro-
happens.
me and Rogan had a conversation. The comments. I went, "Dude, you're so off, dude. It would ruin the sport for everything it's worth."
100%. Everybody would come up.
Everyone.
And so I don't really want to see that. I don't think it's good for the sport. I don't think it's relevant. I don't. What I think that what I would like to see is I would like to see penalties not be career ending. When you suspend somebody for that long,
2 years.
that seems like really a long time.
So in the Olympics, it's 4 years.
Yeah, but the Olympics is every 4 years, so I can kind of live with that.
2 years. Your code and your TJ. You're missing out on, let's say, conservatively 4 fights,
4 years is a lot.
4
too,
title
man.
shots, basically.
I don't know, man. I find myself kind of shaking my head saying I don't know too, about this. Because if you want to create an even playing field, you have to be super strict. You have to make the penalty something people are terrified of. You have to make the downside not worth as much as the upside, right? So
I don't have any. I don't have answers either. I think the testing's too strict. I think
it's too precise, or
it's too much. Guys are testing positive for bullshit, and then in current society, if something gets leaked and then it gets out, guys are fucked. Even if they weren't taking stuff.
See, this makes me like with Kobe. I mean,
Cody?
Cody. Yeah, it's like you got knocked out twice.
Yeah, but it was from a dirty fighter, though. B.
Yeah, I don't think the EPO helped him. I don't think the EPO is what knocked him out.
Have you ever taken EPO?
I'm on it right now. When I listen to Van Halen, it's like my EPO. Have you ever? You never taken it?
No, if I can afford the regular drug, sure as fucking.
But I think what EPO does is it oxygenates your blood and you don't get tired. It just you can just keep going, right?
Which at 125 or 135,
Yeah.
Hold on, is everything. Not just a little thing, B. Everything.
Everything.
Because Cody has, some of the most amazing skills in the world. TJ has some of the most amazing skills in the world. So if one guy can take something, he doesn't get tired.
Yeah. When did TJ knock Cody out though? Second round, right?
Yeah, I wasn't late in the rounds.
Yeah. So again, I think in this case, I think TJ just had Cody's number.
Like obviously the EPO didn't help him against Henry Cejudo.
No.
He got knocked down 45 seconds.
Yeah.
So he been in the first round, then early in the second round.
Yeah. So. Yeah. Yeah.
So just USADA, right?
What's
That's
that?
that's like the only real fix is to just remove USADA.
Well, if you remove USADA, you're going to have pride.
I mean, it's back in the old UFC days.
I think then there becomes a lot
No,
of
you just
pressure.
have the commission. You have the commission.
Yeah. Then you have a shitload of pressure on fighters to do every drug, and I think you'd start.
I don't have an answer.
You'd
I don't have an answer.
dudes, you'd see like.
I guess the best thing for the sport is to clean it completely up,
When you look,
which is what they're doing.
I'll say something kind of controversial. When you look at Bellator and then when you look at what is it, FS1? What is that one that
One
all those
championship?
guys, one championship? I have noticed. Maybe I'm wrong. I have noticed a little difference in their bodies.
Yes, but let me ask you this: is
Yeah.
the product better? No.
I don't know. I don't. I
No.
haven't noticed.
Oh,
that,
really?
no.
When's last time you texted me about a one championship fight?
Right.
When's last time you texted me about a Bellator fight?
Right. But still, the UFC.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I just watched that fucking. I rewatched the T City and Brian Ortega and Max Holloway. What an amazing fight. Well, I mean, up
For
until
Holloway.
up until the fourth round, but
I mean, yeah.
fuck.
It was a rough fight for Brian.
Yeah.
I don't know what you do is
yeah,
the
man.
answer.
When you see my back ripple and I pull myself up like a chimp 30 times bang, while talking to you, why wouldn't I give that to you as inspiration?
It's a gift,
It's a gift.